Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Today we're going to be trying some best-selling Asian snacks.
Okay, so we have snacks from a bunch of different Asian countries here. We have some Japanese, Korean, Chinese, and Taiwanese snacks. And we have like a very good variety. We have savory, sweet, and we even have drinks too. So I'm thinking let's start with the savory stuff and then move into the sweeter stuff.
Yeah, I want to try this one first.
Okay.
This is a Japanese snack. It's a it says prepared shredded squid. Have you had this before?
No, but I love things that have like this kind of like umami, dashi type of flavor to it. Like anything that's like seafood related tastes so good. I think it's like an acquired taste though, right?
I think so too. So I might have had this, but it would have been like years and years ago.
It's really good, but it is a little bit hard. I was thinking it'd be more like stringy. I've had some like other types of like dried seafood things like this that have a little bit more sweetness to it that I think tastes better. This is definitely more on like the salty side. There's not really like any sweet aspect to it, but it's good.
Yeah, like you said, it has this really nice umami flavor to it. And yeah, I just think the flavor is really good. But oh boy, it's really hard. I'm having trouble chewing through it right now. It's like really tough jerky or something.
This is, I assume, the original flavor. It says plain on here. They also have a hot one and then hot smoked and also a smoked flavor.
Ooh, why didn't we get the smoked one?
Because this was the one that was best selling.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but I think the smoked one would be like a little bit, have more like depth in terms of the flavor.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah. I still don't think that would be particularly sweet though. I think like what this is missing is a little bit of like that sweet element to it, but overall I still really like it. So I would give this like an 8 out of 10.
I would give this a 7. Mainly because it's really hard.
Let's go with this one here next, these Marine Boy snacks. So I'm looking at this and this is kind of like, to me it looks like animal crackers meets goldfish crackers in a way. And like how we even stumbled across all of these best-selling snacks is we were actually looking for like the 20 flavors of the Vitasoy drinks for one of our previous videos.
Yeah, and if you haven't watched that video,
we'll link it up here. Yeah. So we stumbled across this website Yamibuy, and as we were finding like the drinks to buy, we started scrolling through the bestseller section.
We basically impulse bought.
Yeah, essentially. That's essentially what happened.
This particular snack is actually the same brand as the turtle chips that we've done another video on. And
I forgot to mention, this is seaweed flavor, right?
Yeah.
Were you going to talk about the seaweed flavored turtle chips that I didn't like?
I was. It's not really like animal crackers.
It's not.
Animal crackers is not hollow, right?
That's why I said it was like goldfish. But it's not quite like that too, because goldfish almost has like different layers to it. This is completely hollow on the inside. It's really nice. I like it. Not necessarily because the crackers are really good. They're okay. But I think what's really special about this is the seasoning. I think it tastes really, really good. It's like the perfect level, perfect balance of like saltiness and like umami flavor. I feel like I'm using that phrase a lot throughout this video.
Yeah, I like this a lot too. I could tell that it is seaweed flavor, but it's like a really good seaweed flavor. And it actually leaves a really nice aftertaste in your mouth too. Yeah, I would give this a 9.3.
Oh wow, that's really high. I think this is like a 9. So we have one more savory snack.
I've been dying to try this ever since I saw this on the website. I've never had this before. So the box says it's cake seasoned with chicken meat floss.
Honestly, that description or that name sounds kind of disgusting.
It sounds disgusting. Well, okay, so on the website, I believe this had like what, hundreds or thousands?
Maybe even
It had
thousands.
so many reviews and was so highly rated. And I think personally, I like this type of like flaky cake pastry. So I'm excited to try this.
Yeah, and if you haven't had meat floss before, it sounds completely disgusting. But like, I've had like pork floss before, not chicken, but the pork meat floss at least tastes good. So hopefully the chicken one also does taste good.
It's
Hopefully.
great for your dental hygiene.
What's with these dad jokes?
I'm sorry, I had to tell her.
This is actually really nice. Okay. It's quite heavy.
It's very unlike you to grab it from a random part of the box there.
I realized once I grabbed it, I was like, what am I doing? It smells promising. It does smell like the pork meat floss in a way. I like it. This doesn't really necessarily taste like chicken to me.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like chicken, but tastes good. And so good that I don't even want to like say anything right now. I just want to enjoy this. But I will give a few words. Very soft, right? No, soft's not the right word. It melts in your mouth.
It's dense, but like because it is kind of like an airy, flossy type of meat, it's not like chewing through steak, for example.
Exactly that. You know what I want to say.
But I will say that like I feel like this is also, in a way, you might think I'm contradicting myself, but it's also kind of like heavy in a way. Like I feel like eating one of these is probably the limit for me in one sitting. Overall, I would say that this is like an 8.5 for me.
I feel like we have very different opinions. I feel like I could eat like 3 of these at once.
Well, there's only like 15 in there, so you gotta ration it.
Until we buy another box. Alright, so for the first time ever, I'm gonna give this a 10.
Oh my gosh, I never thought this would happen in one of our videos where you give something a 10.
It just tastes that good. If we were in a supermarket, we most definitely would just walk right by this, but because we were on a website, you could see, oh wait, this has 5 stars and it's rated by like hundreds and thousands.
Yes.
Or yeah, it's rated by hundreds and thousands of people. And
It must be good,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
All these people can't be wrong.
shall we move on?
Let's
Do you want to drink something?
drinks. I feel like I need it at this point, honestly.
Okay, so I'm inclined to say to drink this, but I did something really dumb before filming and I shook this and apparently this is carbonated.
Well, we're not entirely sure.
No,
Actually,
it is carbonated. It says so in the back. So maybe we'll drink this instead.
Okay.
So this is a coconut milk? No, it says coconut drink. Yeah, it just says coconut drink. It's by this Yeshu brand. So I think this is funny because on the box it says China State Banquet Beverage. So it must be special. Did I shake this?
A while back. Does it need to be shaken again?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll try another sip after you're done with that.
Pretty heavy on the coconut flavor, but it's also kind of bland.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It tastes bland when you first drink it, and then in the middle, it kind of like the coconut flavor kicks in. Yeah, I feel very split about this one. I feel like I like it, but maybe I don't like it.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
split too?
Yeah, I'm very split on this. It does remind me of the juice from like the older coconuts, like the more mature coconuts, not the young coconuts, but a little bit watered down. I'm looking at the ingredients list, and the first ingredient on here is water, followed by coconut juice. So definitely they did take the coconut juice from a coconut and just diluted it with water.
I give this a 7.5.
Oh, that's actually higher than what I would give it. I expected you to give it lower. I'm going to give this a 7. It's just kind of like, it's okay. It's average.
Well, I came to a conclusion that I like it more than dislike it.
All right, so do you want to open this one? This carbonated thing that you shook?
Let's eat the cake.
Okay, so these are pineapple cakes.
Yes, from Taiwan.
Which we've both had pineapple cakes before, right?
Yeah. So I want to say the weird thing about this is on the picture, the pineapple inside, it almost looks like it's like crumbled.
It looks
right?
like the meat floss.
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird. And the reason that I decided to pick this up, even though pineapple cakes aren't really like new for us, is because it says it's thick cut on the website. So I'm thinking maybe does that mean there's like more filling to it, which that could be good, right?
So this is also packaged nicely.
Individually?
Yes.
Oh, there's only 6 in here.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, it's thick cut, so maybe.
This is. Does it feel thicker though?
I can't get it open. Can I take that? Here. Thank you. I was not expecting that. It's really crumbly.
It's so crumbly.
Is this expired? Is it supposed to be like that?
I don't
No,
think it's expired.
Yeah, it's not expired. So I guess it's supposed to be like this.
At least the specific one.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it though. It's just I wasn't expecting it. I kind
Yeah.
of like the crumbliness.
A few moments later.
Maybe I don't like the crumbliness.
It like turns into powder. It's like the type of thing where when you're eating it and you speak at the same
You
time.
feel like you're gonna inhale it.
Yeah, and choke. And that's why I'm speaking so slowly. The flavor is good though.
Definitely tastes pretty strong of pineapple.
Yeah, that's right. It's just not what I was expecting. It's nice to get a surprise every once in a while. I think this would be a 6.5 for me.
I also think this is like a 7. I'm a little bit disappointed by this one, honestly. I thought this would be one of those things that it's like for sure going to be good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm disappointed. It's just I'm surprised. Like I was expecting it to taste a certain way or well to have a certain texture and it just completely disintegrated.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Is it finally time for this drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
You open it.
Me?
Yeah, I've been opening everything. It's your
I'm
turn.
not the one who shook this.
Alright, so I think this is supposed to be cranberry?
It's hawthorn.
Ah,
So it's like, if you've ever had those like haw flakes, which I really clearly remember from my childhood because I used to have to take like a lot of Eastern herbal medicine and I would eat those like haw flakes after drinking it.
in Cantonese, that's sanza bang.
So this is basically like the drink version of that. And it's not quite cranberry, but it's like a very similar fruit. I went on like this whole like research spree to figure out what this hawthorn thing is.
How do you open this?
Scared.
Oh, okay, so there's this tab. I guess you just pull it. Oh. Oh.
Oh, good thing we have a tissue there. Look what you did.
Oh my gosh.
You want to do it over the plate? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Good thing I didn't fall for the trap and open it.
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties.
So that was quite a lengthy cleanup process. In the span of time it took him to clean that up, I actually managed to finish the pineapple cake finally. But I do need something to wash it down, so hopefully this tastes good.
It's all yours.
Oh, smells like those Haw flakes.
Really?
It does.
I thought it smelled really sour. Uh-oh. Are you just trying to throw me off? What's with that face? Is this supposed to be more carbonated? And it's now flat because I shook it?
There's a little hint of carbonation to it, but I would expect something in a glass bottle to be like more fizzy.
I taste it. Do you taste it?
The hawthorn flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. But the Haw flakes taste way better than this because they're sweet. This is not really sweet.
This tastes like LaCroix to me, where it's like carbonated water that's flavored and not too sweet.
Maybe it has like a little bit more flavor than LaCroix does, but I get what you're saying. It's a very similar flavor to cranberry if you haven't had like hawthorn before. I'm going to say that this is a 5.5.
So I'm giving it a very similar score. It's a 5 for me.
For the final item here, we have these strawberry gummies. Don't know what this is exactly because everything on here is in Chinese, but they're strawberry gummies, right?
Wait, isn't it Japanese?
No, it's actually Chinese.
Oh.
Yeah, you would think it's Japanese too because there's those other Japanese gummies
Yeah.
that is very similar, right? Even like packaging wise.
Yeah.
I'm so phlegmy from drinking that. Or maybe it's from the pineapple cake because I kind of like inhale some of
Do you
that.
want to wash it down?
No. Alright, so do you think this will taste better or not as good as those other gummies?
Those other gummies taste really good.
Yeah, some really hard competition it's up against. So there were 2 different flavors of these gummies that were on the bestsellers list. So it was the strawberry one and there was also like this cola flavor one. But we tried this cola flavor high chew in one of our previous videos and we were both not like big fans of that. So we went with strawberry, which seems a little bit more promising.
This is really good. It's very juicy.
It's juicy without being juicy because there's no liquid in it.
It's almost like a jelly.
But partially like a fruit gusher too.
It kind of looks like sausages,
I
right?
was
There's
gonna say the
basically
same
like
thing.
a film, like, you know, if you know how sausages are made, this meat is stuffed inside this kind of like film.
And then it's like knotted off at
yeah,
the
there's a film
2 ends.
outside of it, and I think the inside is jelly. It's just a little bit, you know, it's not wet jelly, it's kind of like dry jelly. Can you have dry jelly? No, actually it's kind of wet. I don't know.
We're doing a very poor job at explaining this, but just know that it tastes really good.
Yeah.
And we're almost done eating this entire bag. But there's not much in this to begin with. Quite pricey for how much you get. I think this is about like $2 or $2.50. You probably get around like 10 little pieces in there. But it's good. I think it's worth it. And those other gummies are not cheap either. So I'd rather get this than that. So this is like a 9.5 for me. Yeah.
8.8.
So those are all the best-selling snacks that we have to try in today's video. There were definitely some shockers in a good way and also in a not so good way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
And if you did, please give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe And leave us a comment. Let us know if you've tried any of these snacks before. And if you haven't tried any of these snacks, is there any that you want to try now after watching this video?
And we'll leave 2 videos on the screen for you to watch next, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.